So, hello to a little EVE online guide. In this guide, I'm gonna show you like how I'm setting up my PE. Also like my PE from with Tech 1 to T3 materials. I'm gonna start from the absolute bottom, where everyone who's thinking of, I want to make some ISK and PIs, a lot of people are talking about that. What should I do? How should I do it actually? The first absolute important thing is actually the things to answer is demand. How do I get how do I know who wants something? It's pretty simple. You're just asking in the industry channel, or also who needs something or what, or at least simple stuff. Or you ask another dude, he's called Iris. He's running a little PI consortium and he can tell you what he needs. Try to keep it simple. Also tell him how many planets you have, and then you're gonna sort that out with him. Like maybe you just need to produce P1 stuff, maybe he wants to have P3 stuff, or you're just selling your PI to corp buyback. You can also sell it usually, also I don't know. You have to check the markets first in advance. You can also sell your stuff in the staging we are currently living in, but I don't know demand and offer. You can ask again, like I mentioned in the industry channel, or ask Iris, or tell him that you want to do it in a relaxed way or whatever. Or you can ask, for example, in the Shadow Ultimatum Discord. But first of all, sort the demand. That's really important because you don't want to export or haul the stuff around, because the jump freighter service is actually at the moment pretty expensive. But yeah, you can ask, I guess, somewhere either in the general chat or industry discussion or whatever. Maybe some people you can get some direct deal or something like that. I thought it, but I would go first always with corp internal stuff and then would go up there. Like, and then ask in the alliance and then whatever, because, we're helping each other, right? Right. I did sort my stuff, and one dude wants to produce robotics. So my aim was clear. If your aim isn't clear, you're gonna simply look on Dotlan, also you type in Dotlan. First of all, and then you try out where to produce. Obviously, where you're living. So we are living currently in Cloudring in F7C. And what you actually want to do is you want to produce your PI maybe 1 or 2 jumps away, or maybe in a system like 2 jumps away, and then you just haul it one time over to F7C. Also that is something you can do, for example. But I wouldn't do it like further away. If you have unsublex connections, I don't know, to here, or I don't know, to over there, or whatever, it's fine. Like, but I wouldn't do it like too many jumps away. It's my personal preference. There are people that I like to do, but if you're getting caught on the way, then the crying and then drama is pretty loud. So that's why I actually don't want to do so many jumps with it. What you do is you go to planets, and you have also like Cloudring open, like the map separately. And then you can see, for example, F7C is where we are living. I personally decided for me, for the robotics, in this case, I have an aim. like that I wanted to do it one or two jumps out, and then I'm starting to get to know, okay, robotics, what was that again? There comes the next thingy into play. It's you just Google Eve online GI scheme schema für German scheme or whatever. I don't know if it's the English writing for scheme. And then robotics. What was that? No, there's nothing in here. Robotics, and then you can hover through it here. I'm just playing it. I actually knew it was here. So if you're thinking that I'm a retard, you can go and fuck yourself. What do I need for robotics? Okay, it's a P3 material. What I'm usually do is I have a P3 production planet, and on this P3 production planet, I'm usually also producing the P2 stuff. So I'm basically with the other alts, I'm hauling like the P1 stuff to the production planet, and on the production planet there's also happening the P2 and then the P3 production. So that's basically it. I forgot something. Some really important question thingy is why are we doing this? It's like basically it's passive income. Passive income is nice, and if you're doing it like with all your slot characters, you can always pay over half or fourth of your, also 75% of your Omega. Just saying. Nah, but we also gonna do is like with the planets. Also then you know, for example, base metals. You can just click on base metals. Okay, I'm getting that from plasma, lava, barren, gas, storm. But you have to ask yourself, okay, but which of those planets gives the most? There comes Eve University into play. Eve University. And then you type in on the right, the search bar, planet. Then you just come here. And then what you do is you don't want to have the overview stuff. That's blah blah. That's a lot of things. Here you see, for example, like by planet type. Interesting. What you hear also is you want to have valuable planets. And now you find out base metals, reactive metals, and then you scroll through. Down, down, down. Here, this is the important thing. Then you go through, and then you read through the summary. Through those things like barren, gas, storm. You have to do that on your own. I'm just showing it for robotics, yeah. But for other materials, you have to do it on your own. That's basically the work you're gonna do. And the cool thing about PI is you're investing it one time, you're doing it one time, and then it runs till you move to somewhere else. But what is interesting is this little thing here. But the best abundance on your sample is barren. So now you know barren planets gives the best base metals. Then you have, what do you need for robotics? Then you click again here. Toxic heavy metals. Where do I get, usually I would know type somewhere barren. Like on a paper, like I'm just doing it, barren, best, on, here, base metals. Barren, best or something. Base metals. slash reactive metals barren best or something like that. And then I would also go through heavy metals. For example, okay, they have to be found on ice and lava. Ice gives the best and stuff like that. And then you're going through all resources and trying to find the best and optimized planet, obviously, for your stuff. Then you need non-CS crystals. Non-CS crystals, those are here, for example. Lava gives best, so lava planet, and then you want to have plasma planet, barren and plasma. And then you're gonna find out that, what was it again? Noble metals here. Plasma is best. So you actually want to have for your production setup, you want to have one plasma for the nobles, then you want to have one barren for the base metals, then you want to have a lava for the giral structures, and for the fourth one you want to have what was it? An ice planet for the heavy metals. With that information you have written down on a paper, you're now going to do cloudring. Yeah, so you're starting to open cloudring and you click over here. Yeah, so you click on that. In this case, I would click on it in a separate tab. And then I would go, okay, 2 jumps. Let's check out, for example, those 2 systems. Then you can click, for example, here for the name of the constellation. It's called Balene. Eva, du geile Sau. And those are the systems. So, okay, you see, for example, here in TNT, 6 barons. This is really good. For production planets later on. But I come to speak to that later. We have one lava planet. Okay. No ice planet. Okay. So I have to use the barren planet. So it's a bit of a compromise I have to take now, for example. And then I'm going into F7C, not F7C, into, what was the other system here? Sorry, my brain. Oh, I have a plasma planet and a lava planet in that system as well. And the other planets are not necessary in your thingy. So now I would start, okay, those 2 systems are pretty good. And now I'm going through the other systems like OTech-Z and OneTech-N. Balene, OTech-Z. 2 lava, that's okay. But no plasma. That sucks. And OneTech-N, for example. 4 barren, that's okay. Not good for robotics. For other PI, it would be perfectly suited. Also, one other factor I would keep in mind: OTech-Z is usually a bit PvP busy and stuff like that. So I would also take that into consideration, obviously. So yeah, I did that. For example, what you do now usually is you have an in-game notepad open and you put I'm sorry, it just ate something. It was really tasty. Usually I did that already with one notepad. Yeah, this is how I would have written it in, like the finished product kind of my research. Like, okay, I would also wrote in here, like at the beginning, like here base metal / reactive best on Baron. Because then you have to save and then you can just read through the stuff. And that I would start with, and then I would do this, for example. What I'm also doing is, because you need command centers, I'm just typing it in, because I don't have the memory. Okay, I need one command center for plasma, then I need one for non-CS crystals, then I need one for heavy metals. Also like a plasma command center, this is a lava command center, so I need another one on lava, 2 lava command center, and 1 base metals baron. In this case, you can have a scheme like grolf, you put the command center type in here, or yeah, for plasma pressure here, the materials you get out, like. And then put plasma in here, and then maybe the system, if it's a side system you want to go there, or the second system. It's up to you. But have usually a scheme. I'm a bit like not the most accurate guy, although I was born in Germany and we're actually known for that. But you know, if there's a rule, then there's always an exception. I don't know. In the school, they told me I'm the special one. But sadly, I'm not Jose Mourinho. By the way, great football trainer. But now back to the thingy again. Now you made your notices. We also go now over your skills. The reason is why I'm calculating with that numbers is with your skills. What you do is, also which skills you need. First of all, to absolute be able to do PI is you need skills for your Epithal. The reason why Galente Hauler is pretty simple. They provide you the most utility. You see here, I have the Epithal on 3. I think you can already just put it on level 2. It's pretty simple. You have bonus to planetary commodity, and this does that you can take more of your of PI stuff. You have a special commodity hold. It's already at 45,000. If I'm now hopping in my Epithal, 1 second. I just bought some for also not video demonstration, but yeah, video, but I'm also going to use them. Also with my skills, I'm getting almost 60k, and that's definitely enough. Like, get it to 2 or 3. Galente Hauler, it's pretty easy to skill. It's not that much of a skill time. The other skills are you go to planet management, and the skills you get at level, what was it? Interplanetary consolidation, right? Okay, exactly. This is the amount of planets. Get it to 4, and also get command center upgrades on 4. The other skills you can kind of ignore completely, because the ones is from which You can read it here. I don't even know what remotely data from satellite. Then you can see more resources or whatever around or away from something. This is like how good your scans are on the planet. You will see that in the window later, and usually even with low bob skills you are good enough. So I don't know why I did them actually on free. But you can do that. Those two skills are taking like 8 day skill time, 8 days skill time combined, and I would definitely recommend getting those to level 4. The other thing is you can pause your skill queue. You can pause your skill queue, or you can buy a skill injector, one, if you want to do it in the fast way. Then you can get also the skills up for your PI slaves. What do I mean with PI slaves? It's pretty simple. Those are also my industry alts, but I started them originally, those slot characters, with planetary interaction. So that those characters are also starting to earn income, and I definitely recommend that for Omega users as well. Also, as you can see here, I'm not even training them or whatever. You can do also buy a multiple training certificate or whatever. This is like a purely industry passive income character. Not even PvP skilled. Here, for example, some skills in science, some a bit of in industry and stuff like that. But yeah. Up here you see those skills are also at 4, those are 3, you can even put less on them. And also the Epithal itself is also, I guess, on... if I'm looking at it, it's also at 3, so yeah. Also if you do a skill injector thing, then just give the skill injector to that character. He is injecting it, and then you can apply the skill points. Then maybe you have to stop the queue shortly to apply the skill points on your main character. So in my thing, I would have to stop at Wotan Botan to be able to use the 500 skill queue on Betong Tong One Tong. So yeah, but that is something I definitely would recommend. Doing that, it will, you can say it like double the production you do. And what you then do is kinda with your, and you will even earn more and more money. And now with that, actually, I think I can start kinda now with the distribution of the command center. So you can see me now live doing that. That is why the video is now going to take long. I will split the video. I will not make 2 videos. I will just make a timestamp, a big timestamp, and then putting lauter sub timestamps into the video description. So yeah, let's further do. Let's go back to my main character. Yeah. I will also go through some stuff over there with my main character, and what you see me now is me also clicking, just clicking that stuff away. That's the Intel channel. That was something else. I don't know. In-game notepad. Put that open again. This is what I made, by the way, for each character. So What I'm gonna do is, you see it's from the move ops, that's pretty fresh. What do I need in the hangar? One plasma. I bought already the stuff for all three alts. So I hold shift so I can stack the stack. Huh? In the command center hold, sorry. You have a hold with 6 command centers. That's when you have planetary consolidation on 5. And then 2 lavas. You can also type in command center here. Then you see it over here. Then it's not that. Then 2 lava command center. And then 2 barons. I had also some command centers. Don't wonder when the numbers are not perfectly here. But on thing, yeah, that's perfect. Because I have all that stuff only on 4. One short little reminder: the Epithal Fit I'm using is yeah. It's like absolute cheap just for fast travel. I have a warp core step, and if I'm landing at inside, as if something is pointing me, I can activate that. I have 3 inertia stabilizers in to align me faster, and 3 hyperspatial velocity rigs in to increase my warp speed. Afterburner to align and faster. I don't know if I'm actually needing it with my current skills. I don't actually need it. And the interdiction nullifier, you can also skill it into if you want. Also on your alts, if you don't have it, then it's also fine. It's basically throwaway cheaperillo ship. And yeah, that's set up in heavy metal, precious metal, and then I'm gonna show you the stuff. I'm also linking the Epithal Fit in cargo. Let's go. 7.7 is not that far away. If you have a travel tab in your overview, Intel said it's clear. OTEC Z 7.7. And then I'm going to show you how to set up. It's basically a P1 production setup like from the other tutorial. I'm just doing it like, yeah. Like also, right now I'm also explaining it. If you don't want to explain and you're only interested in the P3 production planet, then you have timestamps in the video description. If you're a complete new bro, just watch it. So what you're doing is you're just warping to an Astra host. And then you just shortly dock and undock and stop your ship. If you want to do it ultra safe because you are scared, pissed, or whatever, you can do one thing. You can just dock and undock. And 1 second, dock and undock. Also, first of all, you know ultra safe, because the tether range of an Astros is fucking huge. It's those blinky lines here. And as you can see with your tactical overlay, this is like 40-kilometer tether range. And if you want to play it absolutely safe, you just make a bookmark. And then you right click the bookmark and then you just approach it. So if somebody is now bumping you off, you just automatically... So if someone is bumping you off, for example, like this. Whee! I got bumped. Then you can just right click the bookmark and then your ship automatically is approaching it again. Which makes the life of the bumping ship almost impossible. Sadly, fuck tether. But yeah, like in the other guide, I will just explain it still a bit like. You go into industry and then planetary infrastructure. If you have old custom thingies, then you can just go here and then you just proceed. You just delete the command center and then you don't have to delete anything on your own. And then you go towards the planets view like this and then decommission like this and then decommission like this and decommission like this. That's one of the reasons why you place the command center. Not where you're actually building stuff or integrated, but something close by. Doesn't matter where it is. You could place it on the other side of the planet, but then would have searched for it. So what I'm doing now is I'm right clicking in space and go to planets. Just in space. If you click on the structure, then you see something different. So that's why you just click into a random space thing. And then you see here, I want to place down the lava and then plasma thingy. Then you go to view planetary. What you also can do is custom office, show info, and check how much tax you're paying actually. If you would get scammed or something like that, or you're doing it, I don't know, somewhere else. Or you joined another group or something like that. And what you're also doing now is, what did I say? Non-CS crystals. Those are here. And then I would start, 1 second, I'm clicking you away. And also I'm clicking you away. And then I would start now scanning for resources. Are there any good ones? Show other characters network. Und dann scan a bit down. Just go a bit over that. There's no one here on this planet. What you also should do is should do is when you see it, it's here the planet is show info, and that is really important that you look at the radius, and the radius is actually pretty low, so you can place the nodes, also the connection nodes, a bit cheaper. And what you do now is you place a command center. And you also submit there. And what you do is you just upgrade straight away. This is from the skills. It's like fitting resources on your ship. Militia, Cloud Ring Imperium. Okay. Maybe just park it over there. And what you do now is you build an extraction unit, extractor unit. Maybe like over here. Like again, it doesn't matter where you place the stuff. So you have also some resources over here. What I'm doing now is I'm installing the extraction program. In this case, it's for non-CS crystals. And then you can wait a second. There's a golden rule: 2 days, 1 hour, because your fabrics are eating in half an hour cycle resources. If you want to get the optimum output. So not the optimum, but the one with you least doing it. I'm doing PI myself for my income on daily basis. But I always do like 1 day, and then some hour cycles. If you want to do it like in the optimized thingy, but you want to do it the least, but you still want to have the good half an hour cycles, you do it in 2 hours, 2 days, 1 hour, 30 minutes, because then you have 1 hour cycles, so your fabrics are going to be not running on the most optimal setting. If your stuff is overlapping, you get a stacking here overlap penalty. If you can say it like that. So try to avoid that if you can. And by the way, the building is first constructed when you click on submit. That is also really important to know. So you're starting the extraction, and now it just can run. It doesn't matter if it's no red. And what I'm usually do now is building a launch pad next to that. Just one launch pad. That launch pad is doing it that you can shoot the stuff into the orbit if you need to. And then I'm building the not the advanced, the basic industry facilities. You don't want to use P0 mods because P0 is eating too much space in your cargo. And always try to build as close as possible. Da-dum, 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 dum, da-dum. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I sadly never read the Silmarillion. I'm a noob. And what you're also doing now is you connecting the stuff, and the higher or lower, the higher the radius of the planet is, the longer those nodes are getting and the more expensive they become. And how I'm doing it is now, it's, you see now a lot of red. And what you are doing now is you tell the red. First of all, you're sorting the demand. Also that's how I'm doing it. I'm going always first the demand. And for that, how are they called? Jira structures. For that, I'm telling now the fabric that it needs Jira structures to produce things. Now I'm installing this production scheme, you can say it, by clicking install. I just clicked on the fabric. Now I'm installing it. And now the program is asking me to root the structure. If you clicked it away, it doesn't matter. You just can click on the structure and then on products and then create root. And then you are back here again if you misclicked something. So what I'm doing now is I just clicked here on products and routed the products into the launchpad. And this is what you're now going to do on every fabric. The game is just remembering the stuff. You click on install, root them in here. You click on install, you root them in here. You click on install, you root them in here. You click on install, you root them in here. You click on install, you root them in here. You click on install, you root them in here. Did I, even if you're now unshorten outgoing, where are you going? You can see it then here. For example, incoming, incoming, incoming. So it should be fine. Even if you see, doesn't work. So I didn't click. Wrong. Now you click on submit. Now you have your little birds or fabrics like I need, give money, give resources. Now you click on your extractor and then now you click on your extractor and you see a 41, but this is more like you can interpret as 40,000. Each of these fabrics needs a bit. You can see it here. And what you do now is, in the meantime, that's why I started, by the way, the extractor already, is every fabric needs 3000. You route it over here. And then you just click it here. Like from your extractor, then you can click on the extractor again. And then you route it in here. So now this planet is now up and running. By the way, you can also use double click. Also that is also really important. Also you can also then just scroll down here and you see it then like this, then products. Then you can double click it over there. And the rest you also haul into the launchpad. There is sometimes cases that your root is having too much resources. Then you click on the root, on this little thing here, and then you click on upgrade link. I'm just doing it if I have ever overproduction. And now this planet is finished. And now I'm going to the plasma command center, to the thingy here. If you have multiple planets of the same time, make sure you click through and you compare them a bit. Like with radius. Radius is the decisive one. What is going on today? I don't know. Today is a language day. And then you go start doing it again. In this case, it was noble metals. Okay, this is reminded. There's one. That one. I think I'm going this one over here. Corp Gen. Okay, they're talking about some needs and stuff like that. What they need over there, and now I'm just speeding it up, so like that you can see in like in a normal pace. I'm still like laid back gaming, but that you see how I'm doing the stuff like in normal pace. So if I place the command center like this, also the extraction thingy. Ah yeah, I'm a retard. You can't do it because the thingy is not built. You have to build it first. But yeah, first off setting it up to like one day, I don't know, 4 hours or something like that, and then you can see it here. Dum 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 dum. You can listen to some music or maybe a podcast or something in the meantime. Maybe you can buy one of my another videos. uh, okay. But yeah. Then you place the launch pad again over there. And then you place industry facilities. If you place too much industry facilities and you see node and so what, then just cancel one. That's fine. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? Might be a bit much. Let's see. And then you're just connecting it. Dum, 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 dum. Also, don't do too much nodes. Then what was it? Precious metals, right? From noble metals. Yeah, that's what I'm also extracting. So then, like, dum, dum. By the way, I'm not doing it like with my brain. I'm just seeing it visually. Like, okay, the demand is here, demand is here. And for example, if you misclick, for example, it shows you something like, okay, like if you now would misclick, it would tell you something. And then here, and now you create route. You also see it now visually. If you accidentally like put it everything in here you can just root and delete the root. You can just do it like that. Then this, this. This. And this. And this. What you also can do is in your roots, you can see that big of a thing. You can also create the root, but then you have to put them over here. And then you see here like 4.6% and 40.9. Then this. And this. And this. And this. And but the visual indicator is the percentage thing. That's pretty simple. Your over stuff is then also getting pumped into the factories after you can also then switch around in the planetary overview. It's also then getting moved around. Also if you see here store roots and then you see this big bunch, this is the overflow. And you can also move it around. That is also, I will call it like handling overflow. You can also move it then around there. And I think it's going to do automatically every time. If it doesn't do automatically every time, then you can just do it with each new extraction cycle. It should be fine. But that's how you get the maximum out of the stuff. Yeah, looks good. There's more because there's also a factory more behind it. So, what was the other planet? The other planet. I also did on my main. I skipped reactive metals. 2 lava, but for the other lava I have to go into TNT. Okay, got it. Okay. I don't know what to think of this bot actually. It's a bit of a nuisance. By the way, this dude is a Giga Chat. This is our industrial dude. Spy from Init. He knows what I mean if he ever watches the video. Okay, so we have a 40 design here, nice. And then let's go. What was it I need? Lava planet for another GRI structure. I won't show you the other alts, but it's going to be basically the same procedure, but I'm just showing you at the end when I'm trading stuff to my alts. Like, I'm just making a item exchange contract to them. So you just type in your stuff, basically. Dock and undock. Dock and undock. I can just remove the fitting. Some dude is asking for some industry stuff. I'm gonna check that later. By the way, 40 is even more tether range. As you can see here, like, what is it? Yeah, 75 kilometer. And then you just approach the bookmark. The window is, by the way, like stacked up here. You can also click here. And then right click in space. It's the only thingy, so I'm gonna take that one, obviously. Radius is also looking fine. View planetary infrastructure. So then, scan down non-CS crystals, show order. That looks good, that area over here. There's a bit more. I think I'm gonna settle down here. Those GRL structures are also a bit of critical. Then lava command center. And upgraded, and then just doing the same here again. Extractor control unit. Bit like this. Submit first, because I did the mistake shortly before I go. And then, what was it again? I prefer 24-hour cycle, but that's for everyone differently. If it's too stressful for you, it's fine. High-end graphic. Oh man. This one. This one. This one. Wait. No, I fucked it up. Not chiral structures. Toxic metals. Wait. Um. Oh. Yeah, that's what you are when you're talking a bit too long or too much. Toxic metals, yeah. I'm a retard. Then, yeah, okay. We're just doing it again. Could have heavy metals. Yeah, heavy methods. One day, 7 hours. Then you can see it over here, here, and here. And here. And here. Then you start the extraction program. Submit. Yeah, thank you. Couple of millions for just nothing. But that's okay. Better do the mistake now and then later. And then this one, this one, this one. Should be fine. Then linking it, dum. Then that and that. And over here. Was waren das nochmal? Toxic metals, ja. Just checking. Otherwise I'm going crazy. Okay, it's also recording that one. And install over here. And 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 click on submit. No, not. Yeah, okay. You can click on submit, it doesn't matter. You can also then just add here. Add here. No. Products, add here. Add here. And here. Yeah, it's all, setting up PI is always like a bit, I can understand people like, I'm not doing that, but to be honest, like, it's so much good ISK in a passive way. Like, later on, you're just earning money through briefing. And then over here again. 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 Yeah. Low second pochern, okay. Now there comes the actual thingy. Setting up, it's just on my main. I will add, so what I did on the characters is, please, this is a setup for 3 characters. 3 of them are producing like all P1 material. And one of those 3 characters has 2 production planets. This is not how you produce robotics with one account. Also with one character. Then I would have set up a bit more, but now I'm setting up also the 2 production planets. And for that you're gonna be live here for comparison duties. Show info. And then you can just click through here. And then you can compare all planets. Show info. What was the barren planet? This one falls out. Planet 1. Can just make a little note in the notepad. Like Planet 1 West. So far. 5 sucks. 7 sucks. Planet 1 in, because this information is also valuable for my alts. TN tag best, because for the reactive, for the base metals. Best radius and 1 and 9. So I don't have to take a look at that again. Upload it. Oh, I forgot Barren Planet 3. Barren Planet 3. And the other were Planet... Okay, Barren Planet 9 is still better. Best radius for base metals. Because if I'm now getting tired or bored or whatever, if I'm now getting bored or tired or whatever, then I still have that in-game note. That's why I'm writing it down. It's like, yeah. But yeah, let's time to set up the production planet. 1 and 9. Planet 1 and 9. For production planet, it doesn't matter. I haven't thought of an P3 setup. Also, I built one in the past. And what I did was you can put up one with 4 launch pads. I'm doing up with 2. I'm usually throwing in 1 launch pad, and I'm putting in half resources, like half. Also like 2 comes in this one and 2 other comes this one. And I'm going to route the resources from everyone. So I don't care if I put in resource A and B. And then maybe on the next time, because I'm stupid, I'm also putting resources in A as like I don't know if this A resource A, B, and this is resource C and D. And I maybe next time I because I'm a retard, put also in resource C here and then resource A here, for example. I'm making the routes for all of those. You can for all 4 resources from each. It doesn't matter in the outcome. It's just a bit more paperwork, but at the end it's gonna pay out pretty well. So what do we need? Basically a lot of yeah, those fabrics, those advanced ones. I'm just making it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try if we get also 10 on the other side. And I'm counting those 2 also to that side. 1, 2, 3. Also those over the thingy are also that side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, how much does now is the question, how much does a robotics facility eat? I should have researched the numbers a bit before, but you can also then see how I am doing it. Robotics, you need 10. And mechanical parts. How much mechanical parts does each one do? 5. 1 second. Okay, I just did shortly the calculations. It took me like 1 minute. So each robotic facility needs 10, right? So 10 of those robotics, you can also start routing them. Yeah, I need to link everything first. That is going to take a while. But to say it in the meantime, each yes, we need to create link. So to say it in that way is yeah, I'm just submitting. So each robotic facility needs 10 of those. But each tier 2 fabric is only fabricating 5 units. So you need 2 mechanical part fabrics, and then you need 2 consumer electronic fabrics to get 10 units out. And so you need 4 fabrics in total for one robotic factory. Okay? So what you do now is, or what I'm doing now is I'm now installing the robotics schematics. 2 of them are going in there. Huh? Oh, it isn't linked. Then what you do now is I'm going in and producing this and this. You're now going to see me live because it was a long time ago and I actually avoided producing robotics. But because of fuel production. And what you're now going to see me is I'm making that up. Okay, 5 of those. And then 5 of those. And then you need consumer electronics. Consumer. Yeah. Looks good, but you need actually another one. Oh, wait. Wait. No. Uh, wait. No, it was right. But now this fabric is running. Now I need to set up the other 2. This is going to be spicy, my friend. So this block is now finished. This try mark. This triangle. And then I'm just taking the one here in the middle. That was also producing it into that way. Now we go with 2 mechanical parts over here. And then with mechanical parts over here. And then with consumer electronics. Can you actually? Yeah, no, it doesn't work. And then with consumer electronics over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, I miscalculated. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. What am I doing now? I didn't calculate the can I actually make it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Can actually do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 6, 8. So. Okay, we're gonna finish the one over here with the to consumer electronics and the one with mechanical parts. You should be served. Because I did wrote the products. Yeah, but now you can also see me figuring out stuff live. I actually wanted it to that way. And your products are routed. Okay, this is working. Why did I actually shit myself? It's actually working fine, whoa. Yeah. And here, consumer electronics. Oh god, I'm such a meth head or what? Honestly, I'm a retard, right? Hä? No. Consumer electronics, my friend. Consumer electronics. Consumer electronics. You can check it also here. So, the construction thingy is set up. Input routes missing. Yeah, they are all now input routes missing. But yeah, I'm setting now up the second production planet, and then I'm actually making a video on supplying the third one. I'm making it into part 1. And then I'm putting into the video description supplying the production setup. Planet. So then you can see it there. I'm just setting up also the second production planet in this video, so you can go me through. Then you're going to see me going through a lot of pain. The other thingies I'm setting up off screen. but that you can see me like also going through the process of pain, you know. That was planet. Now go to planet 9. View planetary industry. Build Baron command center. Yeah, 20. I need to get 20 fabrics down on the planet. That's also really, really important. I'm also now. You saw me halt things like finding things live, figuring live stuff out. I actually wanted it to show also how I'm doing it. Yes, place them. Advanced industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is running a bit more smoothly because I don't have to figure out that much stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three, 9. Also 3, 6, 9. Fuck you, Honkai Star Rail. 10. Those are also 10. And then you can create links everywhere. So that. And this is now going to be way faster than the other thingy. Because, you know, producing robotics, install, 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 install. Then we go in for consumer electronics on you, and mechanical parts. Also, huh? Mine. Mechanical parts on you. Then mechanical part 1, 2, and consumer electronics 1, 2, and then 1, 2, wait, you aren't connected, right? No, the last one. And then 1, 2, what did they produce? And then consumer electronics. 1, 2. I'm going to show you a second part of the video, setting all the stuff up, and the second part is the first part was setting all the stuff up, and the second part is like the other alts are just going to produce P1 materials, and the second part will be when I'm hauling and transferring the stuff, actually hauling and maintaining or whatever I'm gonna call it. I don't want to spare your valuable time anymore. Then, yeah, see you, fly dangerous, earn your ISKies with setting up the stuff. It's really, really, really high value. Then, see ya.